Right. Under object linking and embedding, we learned that basically object linking and embedding. Linking is basically how you apply resource, how you link a resource. A resource can be another web page. A resource can be file. Resource can be a file or folder, means location, or another website, web page. So anything in the internet, right? It can be file or folder or location or URL or link, or it can even be email, right? So email linking can be done href. Then inside that the mail to and the email address. If you mention like that, email linking can be done. So when you click that, it will open default email client in your computer. Default email client in your computer. And by opening the default email client, basically when you open the default email client, so it will ask you to send an email. Automatically the email address, the receiver's address will be automatically inserted to the email client. This will open the email client, and when you click that, it will open the email client. And adding a script-in link. So this is also something interesting. Adding email link, right? So adding script-in link, adding script-in link can be done. Actually in here, you will be displaying a message, href hash, not link into anywhere, but on click, when you click, it will be display a message, script. Hey, I'm from JavaScript. It will display a message. So in the linking, basically you can add script-in or on click something, some action or script, JavaScript like thing. Right, but this is like more common things here in A-level syllabus is linking using absolute referencing, linking using relative referencing, and also linking using absolute referencing, linking using relative referencing, and the third one is basically linking internal links, bookmarks, and also external links. So those are the common things that will be asked in the examination. Email link, rarely they can ask. Script-in link, very rarely they can focus about script-in link. Okay, so let's focus on link attributes. Link attributes, you have basically the target attribute. That is the common attribute in the link, most common attribute. href is basically placed in the link. Href is the resource path. Href attribute is basically put in value and assigning value to the resource path. It can be a folder, it can be something like email, it can be a file, it can be another external website, something. And the target attribute is another attribute where you can display the page in a specific page. Did we discuss frame sets? Did we discuss frame sets? Hello?
No, sir.
No, right. So when we discuss frame sets, actually target attribute can be identified, but normally if you put target as self or parent or top, it will, so behavior will be same, or no target also the same behavior. Right, let me put a link and show you. Okay, let's say this is a website, this is my page 1.html. Let's add, okay, so let's open that. v1.html. Okay, here there are some images. Let me just edit the code. Just add in a link. href equal. I'm just putting external link http://www.google.com. And I'm just saying target, no target. First one is no target, visit Google. So you don't have any target, just go to the page and you can see visit Google. The page will be open in that tab itself. A tab became open, the page will be open in that tab itself, right? But when you mention the target attribute, like href equals this and target attribute. Target attribute, so let's say blank. The blank target will open this Google page in a different blank tab. Click it again, another new blank tab. Click it again, another new blank tab. So it will open in new blank tab. Right? So that is target equal blank. Always open a new tab. It's a blank new tab. It's always open a blank new tab. Right? That is target underscore blank. Right? Then, so other things. Target is, when target is not mentioned, it's open in the same page. When target is blank, it's opening in a new page. Other thing basically looks like same, but it is not. But when you mention a self, parent, or top, so let's say self underscore self, so that will open in the same window, and parent and top. So let's see, parent and top. Or just have multiple links. Add in a BR self clause and another link, BR self clause, another link, BR self clause, another link, again BR self clause. So the first one self, the second one top, the third one parent, the fourth one something like hello, a named window, the fifth one is nothing, and sixth one is blank. See what's happening now. So there are several links. So see the response. So let's mention the link number also. Here actually self. Here the top. Here parent. Here hello. Here nothing. Here blank. Save it. Refresh. Self, same window. Top, same window. Parent, same window. Hello, a new tab. New tab first time. The second tab, let's say second tab, same tab. Third time, same tab. It's named. So if it is there, open karapu window එක තියෙනවා window එකට නමක් දාලා open කරන්න. ඒ tab එක තියෙනවා ඒ tab එකේ විතරයි. ඒක නැත්තම් අලුත් එකක් open. If it is not, a new tab will be open. But after that, same name. So that is when you give a name. Nothing, same window. And blank, always a new page. Okay, so these are the possibilities of target attribute. These are the possibilities that we can explore. So since we don't have any frame set, that's why all look same. So let's go to the frame set, and when we learn the frame sets, we can learn the difference of this. So before that, actually, I want you to write down this. Link attributes, the first one, target, blank. Target attribute, that is really important one. And there are many other attributes also. Please write down this and let me know. Right, let's see the difference with the frame sets now. Frame set is actually not there directly, but let's discuss that because it will be important to you to understand this. Otherwise, like, you know, there are several, but you don't know what is really happening. Right, let's add frame set. Frame set means like you can add several pages to one single page. So please write down the heading frame sets. Please write down the heading frame sets. frame set. Here we don't have that. Okay, let me add that with a new heading, frame set. Link in multiple pages and display them in a single window. This was a popular method but depreciated or discarded, or like maybe depreciated, yes, after finding the security issues and heavy bandwidth usage, as multiple pages will be loaded into a single window simultaneously. Right? So it is like, so there's a security issue. Security issue means like, so someone can embed some other page and show like actually appear like them. For an example, if I link google.com and appear like google.com, that is dangerous, right? Someone, so it's maybe people are using that for phishing. That is one thing. For phishing, people were using this because I can embed Google page in, I can link Google into one of my frames and show that and appear as google.com. That is dangerous. Okay, let's create a frame set first. Let's see how this is happening. First of all, I have to create a regular HTML page. The only difference in this HTML page is not having a body section. So rare case. Basically, all the tags are, all the HTML documents are having body, but the frame set one is not having a body. Let's say HTML head and title can be included, right? You can try this with me. After head, no body section, so directly you can include the frame set. Frame set, and you can, if you want to actually have columns, you can say calls. And let's say you want to have 3 columns. The first one is like 30% of the width, and the second one is, let's say 10, let's say 60%, and the last one is asterisk. Asterisk means the remaining amount can be taken by the last one, that is frame set. And you can include something called no frames. No frames. Frame sets are not supported by this browser. In case frame set is not supported, no frames is also not supported. Frame set support karanne natham, no frame support karanne naha. So this text will be displayed there. If frame set is not supported, no frames will also not supported. Therefore, this text will display in the browser window. So that is the advantage. Okay, let me save this as al frame sets.html in desktop. Okay, I'm saving this al frame set.html in the desktop. So let's go and open that, and you can see nothing there, means frame sets are supported. No frames is also supported. Therefore, I cannot see anything in the page. So let's go and add some frames into the frame set. I have 3 columns: frame, say frame name equal, let's say F1 and src equal http://www.google.com. So which will not be supported, but I'm just showing this. So there's another thing. Frame, actually, you don't want to close that. It is a self-closing tag. You can just mention like this, right? Frame set need to be closed, but frame no need to close. It's a self-closing. Frame F2, the second form, let's say it is facebook.com. And frame F3 is the third frame. So let's say this is Microsoft.com. So you can either link local pages also. Now you can see when you load, nothing is supported. Refuse to connect, Facebook refuse to connect, Microsoft refuse to connect. Nothing is working, right? I have three frames, but you can see in window, I can see 3 frames. Yeah, I can reset, resize, right? That you can deny resizing and all, but you can see nothing is there. But so let's link local pages. Local pages means our own pages. Let me create few pages quickly. HTML, head section, just add in a color, body, BGCOLOR equal red. Let's save as red.html. Save in desktop as red.html. Done. File save as, let's save as green.html. This time this should be green. Different color, green. So let's save this as again as blue.html or yellow.html. Let's say yellow.html, and for yellow.html, let's change the color to yellow. I have 3 pages now, new pages. So this is red.html, green.html, yellow. Only different is the background color. Here red, you can see. Oh, what has happened? So something wrong. BG color, sorry, it's my mistake. BG color, yellow. Let's open, file, open. Let's open red, should be BG color, see, save, file open. Green, so BG color, save it. And now you can see red in red color, and then green in green color, and blue in yellow color. So 3 pages are there. And let's go to the frame sets. Here I'm going to include those local pages now. Red.html, because both are in the same location, all are in the same location, desktop. I can give the file name only. You can remember, I think, the relative referencing. We just link the file based on the relative location. Red, yellow, and green, or blue, what is green, right? Save it, and now we can see in the frame set. Let me close this red, green, blue, all. Now refresh, and you can see 3 pages. Red, green, red, yellow, and green. Right, red, yellow, and green. So these are actually now named frames. Now actually you can use in this you can use maybe, okay, so let's use another, right. So let's do something like in red.html, I'm going to mention link. href equal http:// www.nie.lk, National Institute of Education.lk, NIE, and to that I'm going to give a target. So let's say target parent. Okay, now I'm loading this. NIE is there in the red page because I have added that to the red page. If I click this, it will replace all 3 frames. It will replace all 3 frames. Frame 2 number replace because target is parent. Replacing all. Target self. Target self. When I refresh, click this, it's same frame. Replace in the same frame. Self, same frame. Can you understand this now?
Yes, sir.
Right. Otherwise, without frame sets, this is like, it's like a theory, right? Frame set එකක් නැතුව මම කියලා දෙන්න දෙයි. ඒකට theory එකක් විතරයි. ඔයාලා බලනවා මේක practically ගත්තම මේක කියනවා වෙනම ඒ parent ගේ කියනවා ඒකට තේරුමකුත් නැහැ, self කියනවා ඒකට තේරුමකුත් නැහැ. හැබැයි frame set එක තේරුමක් වෙනවා. Self means the same frame. Parent means replacing everything, replacing all the frames. And there's another one, top. Top actually is the top frame, right? Top is top frame. So basically here it looks like same as, so replacing, because you don't have any top frame, so replacing everything, it's again appearing top. And you can give a name of the frame. You can say F2. F2 is the second frame. Right? Likewise, you can give names. Interesting, right? When you click this, it's opening in this way, this one. Okay? You can name it F3. F3 is name of this one. I think you can remember how we have renamed. It's opening there. NI is not concerning about security, right? It's good that Sri Lankan education system is not secure anyway. So that's the nature, right? When you click this, it's loaded in the second page. Right, so that is what I just want to show. Okay, frame sets. So this is frame set, and yellow, green, red, and green we have added. Actually, so we can add nice layout like this. ni.lk, let's say number 2, another one maybe gov.lk, gov.lk is government information portal. So let's say, let's take a BR to separate the line. Now this has 2 links. When you click NI, it's going to NI. When you click government or education, it's going to gov.lk portal. Going back to NI, it's like Wikipedia, right? You can design a web page, simple web page. Actually, you can hide these borders. To hide these borders, you can go there and you can say frame border equals 0. Frame border is 0. Then you will not see these frame borders. Cannot see any frame border. Just click that, lock on that. Just click that, lock on that. That's it. Right? So that is the dangerousness. Right? Someone can appear as a legitimate website and by linking this, but this is clear. Dasun Nilanjana desktop AL frames, but it's loading government information portal. So dangerous, right? Sri Lankan government need to think about security again. It can be loaded inside a frame set, which is not secure. Okay, now you can write down the example. I think you can practice this. I'll show you another example using rows and columns both, and rows also, rows and columns both. I'll show you all these things, possibilities. You can add that to the note. So this is our main one. Actually, to attach to the main one, you should create the other pages. So other 3 pages, the yellow.html, just write that from yellow. And then you need, let me add this in a table. red.html, red. And green.html, green. This is actually yellow.html. This is red.html. And this is green.html. You have three files: red, green, red, yellow, and green. So those three files are locally here. So please show this structure. Write down this in your book and let me know once you're done. Right? So no need to write down everything, but just let me show the example. You can take screenshots later. You can write down this. So if you want rows in frame sets, we can change this to rows, ROWS. And you can give either in percentages or pixels. Let's say 150 pixels to the first row. The second one only 300 pixels, and the remaining is for the next. So let's save this, refresh this, reload this, and you can see so it's coming as rows now. Now you can load like this. Menu item, and after that, okay, in rows. You can load in rows also. And if you want to load in columns and rows both, so let's say you have the first frame in the top. So that is the red.html, which is having links actually. So let's put it to the columns, calls, and under calls, this frame is in the left side. Okay. Then let's do something like this. Another frame set, and as the second row, actually 150 and remaining part, 2 rows. First row is 150, that is this one. The second row is the remaining part. So that is a frame set. The remaining part is a frame set. That can be. In that frame set, there are 2 rows. Okay, 2 rows. Rows and columns. First 2 column layout, first one is a frame, second one is a frame set. Then under the second frame set, it has rows. So let's say the first row, I'm going to mention like 700 pixels, and the second row is remaining part. And that frame border will be 0 because we have already added. Okay, let's save this, and now you can see this is the first. So column dekakata beduna. This is the first column, this is the second column. In the second column, you have 2. And when you click that, it's loading here. When you click this, it's loading again the same position. Government information, it's loading in the same place. And you can maybe include a footer there or header there, likewise. Or maybe here the menu list. Important websites here. When you click the link, it's loading that website here in the main window. And the footer, you can display an advertisement. Maybe from some another site. You can display advertisement in the footer. Likewise, you can mix multiple pages, multiple sources from multiple websites and show this. Maybe newsline, or a TV and news, the advertisement. Advertisements, the strip advertisements. Here it's loading the main pages, and here. Actually, I was using this practically when I was working in a company in year 2006, 7 time. Right, way back, like 15 years, 16 years back when I was working. Actually, that company was not allowing us to use Facebook. but allowing us to use Google. So what I did, I have created a frame set. I have created a large frame for Google, where everyone see my screen, can see Google, but here very small, a thin layer for Facebook. So I just wanted to access Facebook also. So as a frame set, I was loading that in a small layer here. So while accessing Google, I can also see the Facebook updates there. So, but that days actually frame sets were working, but not now, right? So that is again the security issue. Okay, the rows and columns, that layout also you can just show rows and columns both. So this is supporting rows and columns both. So let's add both rows and columns. Let's see. Okay, please write down these two.